Daily Devotional with Faith Restored. Today's scripture reading is going to be Psalm 126, verses 5 to 6. Those who sow in tears shall reap in joy. He who continually goes forth weeping, bearing seed for sowing, shall doubtless come again with rejoicing, bringing his sheaves with him. There comes a time in our lives when we feel like all we do is cry. Wave after wave and trial after trial hit us, and at times we feel weary from our journey. These scriptures are great comfort to those of you who feel like you are in this season. Here we see that even though we push forward with many tears, those tears are never wasted. And as weary as you may feel, we have a promise from God that tells us this: let us not grow weary while doing good, for in due season we shall reap if we do not lose heart. This is found in Galatians 6, verse 9. The NIV puts it like this: we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. In the context of this scripture in Psalm 126, we see that the Lord had delivered the Israelites from their captivity, and they were now filled with laughter and singing. Look, I know that sorrow in the moment feels at times overwhelming. But as I said, God won't waste the tears or the waiting. And when it's time, God's time, you will doubtless come again, only this time with sheaves. And it's in that time that you will notice your tears were bringing forth crops. And your tears were not only accounted for, but used in a mighty way that only God can bring forth and produce. So here's your question. Will you choose to continue even when it hurts, even when it's hard, and even when you have to go forth weeping? Psalm 56:8 tells us what God does with our tears and our wanderings. You number my wanderings, put my tears into your bottle. Are they not in your book? God not only knows all the tears that you have cried, but he also feels them. He's your father, a loving father who doesn't like seeing his child in pain. Therefore, you can rest assured knowing that if God is allowing something in your life, then he has a purpose for it. And in due season, you will reap a harvest if you do not give up.